Start recording. Hello, start recording. This will make sense in a second, Ustream recording. Alright. And I'm going to go over here. I want to record this part of this thing here. Good. Alright. Cocaine! Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get this going. Hello! I am doing a Ustream right now to try something out. I might only do this once. I might try to improve it and do it again, but I wanted to try it. It's been on my mind for like a month. So what I'm gonna do here is a type of video I've done before, but I'm gonna try doing it a little bit differently with a live audience of well over 2 people. So I'm going to tilt the camera, and I'm going to turn another camera on once I tilt this camera, and then we're going to start VBuild Live. Orient this thing properly. If you can tell, hang on a second, I'm going to turn this one on now. Today we are going to be VBuild Living. That hard T, by the way, was to synchronize audio. We're going to be building a Kabaya Star Saber, because it's not expensive and should take maybe an hour. So I'm just going to rip into this thing. Let's get going. Oh, that was delicious. How are you guys doing, by the way? All of you in there. Hopefully there will be, like, a record of chat happening somewhere. I'm trying to record as much of this as I possibly can. Come on. Turn into instructions for me. So ideally in post, I'll be able to connect like the nice video stream coming from up there, and then the web stream coming from over here, and then have the chat, which I'm recording on another computer, show up on the bottom or on the side or wherever it is most applicable. That's my dream anyway. I don't know if that's how things are going to go down, but we'll see. This is what I get for not having a TriCaster. By the way, this is gum. This is Kabaya gum. I really don't want to eat this. Although it's not, like, rock hard. It's actually kind of flexible still. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be okay. What are we saying here in the chat? Hey, I count myself as a viewer when I need to. Go Buster Ace is not something I have paid for yet. And I didn't know about Kabaya Fort Max. That's crazy. Proto Man, I should not eat it? Okay. Well, here's the instructions. Clearly there are steps, which I'm going to try to follow. So these V-builds, let me explain what I'm doing here. I want to change the paradigm of V-builds somewhat, because, number one, I was getting kind of tired of sitting by myself in a room talking to myself, because I can do that on my free time whenever I want to, and I do it plenty. Hey, these things are pegged together. I forgot about that. Another thing is, I want to start posting these on Blip, and all my other V-builds tend to, because I'm talking to myself, end up with me going like, and so over on Blip, I'm going to do this, this, and this. And that just seems weird. So I'm going to also try posting this thing up on Blip and on YouTube, because I want to double dip my content like a bastard. Anyway, oh man, there's so many, look at all these parts. There's like at least 10 parts. And the sprues don't have numbers? Okay, so I just got to figure out what's what. I need part 20 first. Oh, I see it right here. Okay. And you guys can see me do my inappropriate nipping, too. Apparently I don't nip properly. So, now, as I'm nipping improperly, you can actually yell at me and say, hey you, stop your improper nipping. Transpla. Good lord. So since I don't have any sandpaper at all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knife off these bits of sprue. So if I cut myself, you also get to see that live and in full crimson glory. So I hope you enjoy that, too. The other trick of this is, the easiest camera for me to look at is this one, the web one, which actually I just picked up the other day. The good camera, I'm just kind of hoping it'll catch the action properly. This might be a huge colossal waste of data space, I don't know, we'll see. Part 22. Also, because I'm staring at this thing, I'm going to glance at the chat now and then, but I'm probably going to miss so much chat. At least it won't be quite as, critically important as that time I missed the chat about building that bookshelf. But nonetheless, my apologies if I'm missing important things like, hey, don't cut that part off, that's important. or, the like. So we jam this into here. First joint. Hey, look, I built an entire arm. Alright, that was hopefully indicative of how much work will be going into this entire endeavor. Oh man, this needs seal number 6. I'm going to bust out a seal already, too. Seal is Japanese for sticker, because in Japan, they actually make these out of pure seal skin. It's pretty amazing. So I'm just gonna go raw. I'm just gonna be putting this on finger style, and hope I can line up all the corners. No, actually, you know what? I should be more logical and just put like one of these parts down first, because it's already perforated to be folded. And this is supposed to more or less make it look like he has a red square on his arm. The one bummer of this being, Kabaya stickers are not top dollar. So while I am spending all this time pushing all these adhesives down in place, there's a good chance that this thing's just going to fall off. Possibly even off screen. We'll see. Also, I have my window open so you can hear the amazing sounds of the Toronto Forest Hills nightlife right outside. And they can hear me talking to myself while I build a children's model kit in my basement. So really, we're all winning here. Alright, I got a seal in place. I think that's the only seal I got here, right? Yeah. Now I need part number 4. The chest of Star Saber. How we doing over here? Let's see. Leonhard. Oh, you've lost a lot of blood. That's a bummer. Clap like a seal. Let's see. The Kabaya kit of G1 Op. It's okay. I don't have many of these Kabaya kits, actually. I'm a pretty big Kabaya newbie. Because I need my pla to come from Bandai. Because Bandai pla is the best pla. Pla being Japanese for, basement dwelling model kit building. It sounds a lot more graceful in Glorious Nihon, but you really can't hide the nature of what this truly is. And that is that this is a supremely easy model build. I'm going to put his other arm together. I'm not even going to check the part numbers on this. Check this out. I'm just going to go blind. I bet you this is his arm that I'm going to build. I'm like firing myself up, going like, watch me do this raw! I don't even need instructions. It's like completely identical parts to something I just did 5 seconds ago. But you know what? You got to make yourself feel proud about something in life, you know? And this is what I make myself feel proud about, is toddler level deduction. Or to enunciate, toddler level deduction. Oh boy. There's nothing like building a model kit with a ton of people watching. Because now I can't even hide anything in post-production, because somebody out there will know. Somebody out there will be aware, and then when they watch the finished video, they'll be like, hey, where was the part where your roommate came in with that small child? And you shoved your X-Acto knife through the child's nose and just kind of watched until their brain fell out. What are you going to do about that? You nasty, horrible example of human scum? And I'll be all like, hey, don't you flame me, I'll report your post, mister. Alright, it's time for more stickerage. See if I can play this one to one of the cameras here. You see this? It's got to go on that thing and look like that raised thing is all red. Alright, let's see if I can firmly push that adhesive down so maybe at least some of this stuff will stick for more than 5 minutes. I don't mean to talk such smack on the noble Kabaya seal. I just, I don't have much confidence in it, you know? I wish I did. But that would mean I'd have confidence in myself. I'm going to zoom my proper camera in a little bit here and reorient the shot a little. Alright. So at least that action will be a bit less vague to look at. And I won't be relying on the questionable nature of this Rocket Fish HD webcam that I got open box at Future Shop. Because I'm high class like that. Ah, yes. Now this is the effect we're trying to go for. See, now that totally looks like it's actually a red raised section. That's what we're trying to do here. I'm going to go over here, too, and reorient this light just to show you, Mr. Other Camera. Alright, let's get back into this. What do we got going on in the chat? Emo Vangelis is leaking. What are you talking about? I don't know what emo is. Is that a color? Sounds pretty neon. Oh, you're not doing anything. Oh, okay, good, junk pile. I'd be mad if you were doing something, okay? Just watch yourself. Alright, emo is a color darker than black. That doesn't sound very neon to me. I was put under the impression that emo was the most neon color of them all. Need parts 1 and 2. Ooh, he has blue legs. I have blue legs, too. That's my fancy word for varicose veins from inactivity. Am I right? Can I get a holler from the crowd? Nope. Well, that's just how it goes, isn't it? This is still pretty much how I talk when I'm doing a V-Build video, to tell you the truth. But now at least there's like someone there to quietly listen and you know, shake their head and go like, wow, what is wrong with this human being? Maybe at one point I perhaps respected this thing's ability to talk at length about things it spends money on, but now, I don't know. Is this right? Is this supposed to... Am I doing this right? Does that fit in there? Oh, it does fit in there. That's weird. The other thing I gotta remember about these Kabaya kits is they aren't necessarily built to, like, transform perfectly, because the guys who are designing these are not the Transformers designers. They're just a bunch of fans who are designing gum kits. So, I think I'm doing this right. I need part 7. It is time to apply the crotch of Star Saber. Nipping crotch from frame. Banging plastic bits out of knife. This is gonna suck to clean up. That's the part I always forget about these V-builds, is cleaning up all the flash and nuts I leave everywhere. There's a sticker that's gonna go on here too. Sticker number 20. Which one is that? Sorry, seal number 20. I found it. This is a very pelvic seal. And it goes... Where does it go? Oh, God. I don't know what's happening anymore. Does it go up here? Well? I think it's fitting like it's supposed to. This is not cut perfectly. Bandai wouldn't let me down like this. Except for all the times that they did. Alright, there, we've done it. There's a seal on his crotch. Yeah, we're on the tiny piece. Get it go. Oh, Mumps, don't tell people what you're watching. Oh, Anakin Vader. I am so going to stream AM Ratchet, even if this doesn't go well, just so someone can watch me do those stickers. Because, number 1, I'm an attention whore. Number 2, those stickers look hilarious. Alright, step 1 done. Step 2. Looks like I'm going to be building some legs. Parts 3 and 17. Okay, oh man, and there's seals too. This is going to get confusing super fast. Alright, this is part 3. These are both parts. Why would you number it if... You're just trying to confuse me, you clever minx, Kabaya. I am forever allured by your tiny transformers. I can't stay mad at you. Okay, so that's part 3. This needs seal 11 and 17. Demanding. Alright, seal 11. Let's line up this corner. And those lines. I think you are generally in place, I hope. Except for that part there that just wrinkled slightly. That's okay, I can deal with it. I'm a grown-up. Alright, that's seal 11. Let's do seal 17. That's the name of my upcoming Tom Clancy novel. I'll push this one in this way first, see if this goes any better. This feels alright, but whenever I feel alright about stickers, it means something's gonna go wrong. Except that nothing went wrong just now, so... Suck it, Murphy's Law! Ugh! That's my pelvis slapping you in the face. Alright, I need part 17 now. See, these ones are individually numbered, I guess because they're not completely identical. Well, you mathematicians, you all can... just lay down, alright? I'm an Asian. I don't need any of your help. I already know math. So anyway, this is the direction I want to take V-Builds. Doing pretty much the exact same thing, but with at least people watching. Ideally, I want to eventually not be the only person here. I'd like it if I could get... like someone watching, let's put it here, editing me, the chat. I'd like it if I could get someone like watching that and just like giving me some cues of what's being said in there out loud. I need seal 23. This writing is tiny. That way I can like talk to you guys without having to read. Because this is the future. I shouldn't have to read, you know? My forefathers didn't something something. So I could something something something. Where is seal 23? Oh, here it is. I thought that was 17. Alright, so 23. Oh, I got a question. Does the triangle go on the top? Like this? I need to know this. Thank you, Dre D. Sorry, Dre 2, Dre, Day, Dre 2, Dre. See, this is already what is so fantastic about having a chat here. Is when I forget how things work, I can just go like, guys, am I doing it right? And then you can be all like, yeah, totally. And then like I'll do it, and you'll be all like, ha, you sucker fool. We led you astray. And I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it, because guess what? I've been tracking down all your addresses through my Ustream, prepared for a visit from the boogeyman. But I don't come over, because I'm a coward. So really, we're not going to get anywhere. Alright, I'm going to apply this wing to this. Oh, that is a super tight fit that doesn't inspire confidence. Here we go. That's better. Cool. Alright, now I need to cut a foot off. Part number 10. I really hope that this style of recording and V-building does work out, because I cannot begin to tell you guys how many model kits I haven't built, because I feel like if I build any model kits without recording it, I'll be wasting decent content. So I've got all these model kits in my closet, basically. I have a bunch in BC I still have to get brought over here. Am I doing this right? Does this go in here? Yeah, it does. Ah, yeah. That's how we do it, baby. And, oh, here. I can transform it slightly and then apply another sticker. Seal number 5. How delightful. Oh, this is a foldy one. This is going to be troublesome. Alright, I think it goes like this. Yeah, I think it does go like this. I would be using the X-Acto to help lay these down, except that the last time I did that, I scraped a lot of the good chromey stuff off of Figurized Skull's memory stickers. So, I'm just going to take my chances with my big-ass ham hands. It's all the same to you and me, Mr. Kabaya. Thank you very much. Domo arigato. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Ugu. That's some Japanese for you all. I hope you learned something. There we go, check that out. That totally looks like it's naturally yellow, doesn't it? Yeah. Absolutely. I don't... Oh, wait, I thought you said SD Gundam kits. Dre2D2. I have an SD Gundam? Gao. Stop confusing me! That's a very sexy leg. Thank you. Yeah, these stickers are way better than the ones on my God Jinrai. I'm actually kind of surprised. Also, I'm going to cheat. I am pretty sure that this leg, like, goes on here. Oh, wait a second. It doesn't. There's... Okay, never mind. I'm not going to cheat. There's a whole thing to... I got to do the other leg anyway. Stop distracting me, you guys. Oh, God. Or this V-build is never going to end. We're almost at the 20-minute mark on the recording on the good camera. Man, when I put this up on YouTube, or on Blip, I bet you it's going to go one of two ways. Number one, someone says, oh look, another V-build. Number two, someone clicks on it, and then leaves the comment of, what is this bloated ass, unedited giant tripe of video? Why is it longer, but still as uninteresting? And who are all these people talking in a chat room attached to the bottom of the video? Why can't you just build model kits like a normal human being? You ludicrous man-child. And I'll be all like, yeah, well, maybe your mom! And then they'll respect me. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, these stickers are way better than the ones on God Jinrai. Like, they're actually staying on. I mean, really, that's about it as far as advantages over the God Jinrai ones that I can easily recall. Insert yourself inside the lines. Ooh. I can practically feel the adhesive mashing out and gripping plastic. And let me tell you, that's pretty exciting. Still don't feel very confident about how that goes in, though. It's a little bit wiggy. Alright. Triangle on the top! Oh! Hey! Alright. By the way, you guys, for these V-builds that are done live, you guys are pretty much the subtitles for these. So enjoy yourselves. Change your font to Futura Bold. I almost turned to look at the chat while scraping something in my hands with an X-Acto knife. That would have been really smart. Now I'm going to look at the chat. Yes, Leon Hart, you are a subtitle. Oh, now you're distracting me. That's right, Proto-Man, V-Blood. It's my new series coming up. Hope you all like it. It's my series about bloodletting. Is that too soon? Alright. I think I got the corners lined up here. I hope that sounded like corners and not coroners. Lining up coroners is never fun. Because they always want money. Never want to do anything for free. You know, even if you bring them corpses to practice their craft on, they're all like, I'm calling the police! And they all sound like that too when they say it. They'll tell you otherwise, but they're liars. Alright, another leg done! I think that is step 2. Alright, step 3. I think we're going to build a tiny jet. Oh, lovely. I need parts 9 and 8. And they're right here. Perfect. How we doing? Everyone still alive? You guys had another steak war in there? Good lord. Oh, that's right. Pizza. There you go. Have a good one. Ooh. Ooh. I love a solid nippin'. I still can't take clippers seriously ever since I found out that they're called nippers. Because that just makes me think of, like, tiny Disney animals. And I don't know about you guys, but I have trouble taking tiny Disney animals seriously. I think maybe it was a childhood thing. Maybe I'm just, like, prejudiced against small animated forest creatures. I don't know. If they were meant to talk, maybe they would say something other than musical numbers. Am I right? America. There we go. Alright, let's smush these together. Oh man, is there... Okay. This part goes up here. There's actually a way these are supposed to go together. Ooh! Sticker! Sticker number 7. Oh, there's multiple stickers. Are you guys ready for an exciting night? We got multiple stickers here. And before anyone says it, by exciting night, I mean what's going on, you know, down here. We're keeping it real and exciting. Oh, how are you supposed to do this? Okay, I see. You see, there's these, like, diagonal cuts in the sticker. So you gotta stick one of those tiny, thin sides in first. This is amazing. How do you pronounce Zeo-Rhymer anyway? I don't know. See what I did there? I'm so clever. Let's line you up at the back here. I think I'm going to use the knife for a second, because this is just a crevice that I'm trying to get this into. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm using the knife to kind of just gently press that down into place there. To get more of this plastic off the knife. And then if we fold it here... Right. We fold this down. Oh, God! Maybe I should have folded the sticker first? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Kind of. Yeah, that's right. Good. Yeah, nice and clean. As long as no one looks in there, it's nice and clean. Push this part down now. Push these in. Once again, before you go through all this trouble yourself, just ask yourself, this is a 300 yen model kit. Is it really worth going to all this trouble to mush in one crappy paper sticker? If you're me, absolutely. Do you really want to be me? No. So just think about that before you go making the mistake of a lifetime. Yeah, I think I got that. Oh man, one end of the sticker is so rough. I'm going to show the good camera and then I'll show you guys. Look at that. That's just a mess right there. Can you see that? I don't know if that's even visible, but it's a mess, trust me. See? Right there. In the front, that's just it's a gormless mess. Yeah, Maya, I remember when 300 yen was like not lots of money. Then Japan happened. Oh god, I need to do the tiniest stickers now. At least these don't involve folding, but these are the tiniest stickers. And I really hate it when stickers are crooked. It's no good because I'm already not very good at doing stickers. But like seeing crooked stickers just like makes me wig out. Like it activates some deep hidden OCD inside me. There, see? These are the stickers I'm doing. These gold things. See? See, Mr. Big Camera? Actually, why am I holding it up? I can just zoom you in, can't I? Yeah, you see that? That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. I'm gonna do another one. Ah! It's not straight. The world isn't perfect. And that is why no one hangs out with me at school. I kid. People hang out with me. I follow them. Quietly. And by hang out, I mean they do their social things, and I watch from afar. You know, safely. So I'm not crowding them. I don't want to crowd them, you know. Presence like me shows up, the whole room will turn upside down. Ah! Hey, look, I did the gold stickers. Oh, man. I just lost my picture. It's back. I just lost the chat, too. It's back. I was encoding something from HeCon, and it just flipped upside down, like everything that I was doing here. Alright, here we go. I'm back in. So yeah, that's the stickers. What else is... Oh, right, nose cone. Alright, we're gonna clip this. Okay, I don't want to clip the important stem piece off the nose cone, because that means it will not work. This nose cone, in case you don't know, is also an important part of the Saber part of Star Saber. And by Saber I mean the sword, which is not necessarily called the Star Saber, because this is the dude called Star Saber. Shut up! Yeah, that's right. Sticker 13. Oh, this is another Fold-em-a-Bob sticker. This is going to be tricky. I got this, though. Don't worry. I wish I could actually apply those kind of badass, like, action phrases to mundane things, like putting stickers on Japanese children's models. You know? As though there was, like, going to be some kind of crisis, and I'd be all like, I got this! And I start carefully putting stickers on a tiny Kabaya Star Saber. And the heroine's all like, oh! Guy from the internet! You're saving us from evil Hans Gruber! And Hans Gruber's all like, was ist das? I haven't seen Die Hard in a very long time. But I know that wasn't very apparent. Alright. Stick this in here. There we go. And we got a tiny jet. Ooh! I gotta do more stickers. Surprise, surprise! We got arm stickers this time. And let's see. You couldn't make this simple. And okay, so the diagram has this like flipped upside down, then the other way around again. Just like Gog Dog's text right there. Excellent. Something interesting with leftover sprues. Weapons, of course. Alright. So, sticker 15. Oh. All these stickers are blue, nothing makes sense! It's alright, though. I got this. Right? Oh god, how does this work? Oh. Does it go down here? Okay, that's weird. I'm going to show you in a second what this sticker does. This should have been 2 stickers. There's no reason why this is only 1 sticker. Except that, like, you know, Mr. Kabaya is having his laughs. Okay, so you see all this blue on here? I'm gonna show the good camera first. That's all 1 sticker. What the... I don't get it. This right here, all that blue, you see on this upper ridge and down here, they're connected by this millimeter of paper down here at the bottom. Why? I don't know. Kono Kabaya-sama. Alright, what am I doing next? 14. She said she was... Huh? What? Alright, I think this is the one. I gotta fold this all up and in every different direction as well. Some of these things had pre-folds on them. I don't get why they couldn't do the pre-folds on these monstrosities. Oh, there's gonna be stuff showing. This is so uncool. How far down does this go? Okay, so it goes down to here, right? Okay. Stage 1. Complete. Stage 2. Complete. Oh, look at that. It just doesn't end evenly anyway. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Kabaya. Arigato, Kabaya-sama. Is there another sticker that goes on the outside? I really hope there is. Otherwise, this just looks super naff, to use the British terminology for not cool. I did not just make that up. I heard a British gentleman once say naff. N-A-F-F. He didn't even say it, he typed it. That's how slang it was. We're going to do all that again. Sticker 21. This is the least cool way to do a whole bunch of blue detailing on a ridged surface. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're all good now. Ah, yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, the thing you realize once you do a couple of these is you just get naturally really talented at doing this. And like not to buff my own horn or anything, but I just did that sticker job immaculately and quickly. Someone should hire me to do this for a living. That's how good I am at that. Oh man, it feels so good. Just jumping onto a live stream and just like filleting myself like publicly. It's so delicious. It's my favorite candy from grade 2. All of these people typing upside down have deficiencies of the thinking. And by that I mean, it's too hard for me to read it, so make it dumber for me. Ah, there we go. Yeah, just do it right. Do it the way I like it. Yeah, just... Alright. So I think those are all the stickers for step 4. So now I can start assembling things. Oh, I see how this is. Alright. So here's what's weird. Because these things don't really fully transform. Instead of like plugging this onto the knee where it looks logical, I'm actually plugging it into a hole on the knuckle so that it covers the hand and has the slightly wider like jet look. Ooh, I stick this part in too. How exciting. Oh no! This is upside down. I did it all wrong. There, I fixed it. Or do I need to swap these parts around now? This is the most legit jet anyone has ever seen in their waking life. Oh, never mind. There's just more stickers that go onto the backs of the arms. Okay. I was going to do those now while these arms are uncovered. I don't see why they're waiting until, like, step 6 to tell me to put more stickers on here. That's just disgusting. And a little bit racist, if you ask me. Do. We're stickering the boy. We're giving him pigmentation with adhesive paper. This will be up on SoundCloud a little bit later on. This little ditty I'm doing for you. Just think of this as a free preview. I'll run you about $19.99 for the digipack. It'll be worth it though. Don't worry. There'll be a digital signed picture inside. By that I mean I'm going to copy paste my signature onto a JPEG. It'll be really valuable. So stay tuned for that. So really, all that stuff I just did twice, I'm actually going to do twice again. So strap yourselves in for the thrill ride, ladies and gentlemen. This just got real. Oh, that finishes up the connection up there. That's nice. Nice in the sense of a bunch of stickers kind of like just barely aligning and looking a little bit sloppy. There, look at that. It's totally blue all around. Totally. Absolutely. What's worth millions of dollars? Oh, the 3-pack with Acid Storm. Bot shots. Let me tell you all about bot shots. They're awesome. That's all I got to say about bot shots. Okay, let's do this other arm. And then the bulk of the stickering will be done, and this V-build will be almost over. I hope this has all been working, vaguely. I'm not sure how the view is over there. I'm looking forward to looking at the footage on the good camera and being abjectly disgusted with what I see, but I feel that way in general whenever I film something. I'm kind of used to it by now. Ah, yes, there we go. There, look, I blocked your view entirely. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe when you watch the real video on pay-per-view, you'll see what you missed. Ha ha ha! I feel so big. Oh, I did that crooked. Come on. Get in the line! Okay, there we go. Everything's all good. I'm sure the neighbors upstairs have once again given up on yet another attempt to have a child. Yeah, honey. I think I'm ready. I think it's really time. Get in the line! Oh, never mind. The Chinese boy downstairs is doing things again. Alright, we got those stickers all in place. Only a few scratches. Ah, yes. So there's a piece of this dude so far. What am I supposed to do now? How does this assemble again? I want this part up here, and then bump. And then stick you in there. Stick you in there. Okay, dokay. That's looking pretty good. What next? Final pieces! Ah, now, there is a hidden sword piece somewhere on the Star Saber. And I don't know if you can identify where it is, but if you think you know where the hidden sword blade piece is, you know, send a snail mail postcard in a self-addressed stamped envelope to Evangelist Productions, care of Hasbro at RhodeIsland.com. Just throw that in the mail. Trust me. And maybe you'll be right. Maybe you'll have guessed where the super secret hidden Star Saber blade was this entire time. I'm not going to tell you where it is, because that would be telling. I got to build ahead. Oh, this is going to be tricky. It's like the last bastion of all the sopping bother. Oh, this frame looks almost done. Except for that little forehead piece up there. Alright, there's our basis. Oh, I need piece 15 because that's going to get eye stickers. These always go well on Kabaya toys. Ha ha. Actually, they tend to go pretty horribly. Alright, seal number 1. Let's give you a try. So basically, you see there's all this eye sculpting inside here. I'm trying to stick this tiny-ass little sticker of eye detailing into the vaguely sculpted eye detailing. In a word, it's tricky. There's all these ridges in here, and I'm not sure if stuff is properly adhering, and I can't, like, just stuff my flesh in there, because the crevice is too small. So I have to hope I'm just applying enough pressure. I don't want Star Saber, the Cybertron Soshiraycon, to have lazy eyes, or, you know, a lopsided face, because he's the greatest swordsman in the galaxy, and he deserves better than that, goddammit. I think I got this as right as it's going to be. So let's stick it inside the helmet. Good! Alright. We'll grab this forehead piece. Getting excited here. I'm getting the shakes, the jitters. This model build is almost done. It's going way faster than when I was building one alongside Aaron. I don't know what Aaron did to... Oh, come on, don't fold over. I don't know what Aaron did to make that sticker fold over, but clearly he's just jealous of me, you know, from wherever he is right now. He can't stop me. You can't stop the skill. I got all the skill. Alright. Just to stick the antennas in. Oh no, wait! I have to put seal 18 over the forehead. Is that the multicolored one? Oh, probably, because that's the only one that's left. Oh god, which way does this go? Okay. I'm sticking this onto his forehead. Do I want the blue on the top? Like this way? Do I stick it on like this? Or is the yellow on the top? Someone tell me what to do! I think the blue goes on the top. I'm not going to the wiki. I'm going to take chances. Also, because I'm pretty sure that the shapes of the sticker match up in only this fashion. Okay, here we go. Risk taker. Why you gotta be such a hot breaker? Oh, we did it. It's the sticker's fault that there's a little bit of overlap, but hey, I'm not going to hold that against it. This sticker is so chintzy that it is so going to fall off the moment I stop looking at it. I don't care, though, because right now I love it. There we go. Bomb! We're doing this properly. We got this going. Let's zoom in real tight. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that face. Oh, I still got to do his ears. Guys, trying to trick me. Ah! Mess with my heart. Mess with my expectations. Let's do some ear trimming. Yeah. Hey, look at the guy who's doing X-Acto work so close to his fingers. I wonder what will happen. Alright, let's stick that other ear in. Okay, there we go. A little bit off of this end. Come on. Up. Okay, I got it. Head assembled. I just need white piece 14. Ram the head into the... Why doesn't that fit? Why doesn't this fit? I'm going to assume it's just a chintzy fit. Oh, there, this goes in here really tight. That is a super loose fit. See, the head sits in there, right? But it falls right off that thing. That's just... What's up with that? I don't know. But I don't like it. This is all assembled, right? Isn't it? There's nothing that's... Oh! There we go. I just have to shove his face in a bit harder. It moved when I did that. Alright. Let's try this again. No, there's still barely any friction. I gotta put some floor polish on that. You should stop slicing your thumbs wide open, Mumps. That's not good. Alright, let's transform this guy. So here's his jet mode. This is Saber. You know, rocking it real time. And if we're going to transform him, we got to pull that part off and pull that part off. Pull these two parts apart and off. Pull these bits off too. Transformers! Alright, swing those up. There we go. Reconnect these to his legs. Just for those who might be tuning in a bit late, this is the Kabaya Star Saber. So he parts forms a whole lot, in part because the dudes who work at Kabaya are the dudes who work at Kabaya, not the dudes who work at Takara Tomy. So these are not actually the Transformers designers. Oh, that's a bummer. This thing hooks in perfectly to have a knee joint, but there's no knee joint. That's a bummer. And we gotta stick this in here. Oh yeah. Put his sword together. Not gonna tell you which part is the blade, because that would be giving away the no prize. This sticks inside here pretty decently. Oh, that's tight. And then brain set! There you go. Totally wasn't a brain master, but now we've got Star Saber chilling out. That was satisfying. Under an hour long on the good camera. So, yeah, that was Kabaya Star Saber. I'm gonna just take a quick moment to come off here and let's do some cinematography. Look at all this mess. It was all worth it for you, Mr. Star Saber. All worth it for you. And that's the good camera turned off, so, yeah, I'm gonna swivel this around. Oh God, it's falling over. No, it's down. Hi, good morning. Thank you all for, tuning in for this, inaugural V-Build Live for Kabaya Star Saber. Hope that turned out okay on your end, and I really hope it turns out okay on my end. This is the case of what I meant when I said I wanted to do something weird with V-Build. So I'm going to try to do this again if that all worked out. If it didn't work out, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to make the technology listen to me. In the meantime, that's all for now. So I'm going to quit this recording and give you all a big wet kiss. Oh man, how do I stop the recording? Pause that one. And then what do I do?